Hey everybody, my name is Mickey,
And my name's Travis.
and we are planting a church.
We're the Lowes. We've been married now for about 2 years, and this fall we are so excited to welcome our son into the family. We've also got a cat named Augustine. Full name is Saint Augustine of Hippo Lowe, that we are more than a little bit obsessed with. And together as a family, we sense that God is calling us to plant a church in the city of Tampa, Florida.
Yes, and I have to admit, I am not originally from here. I was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, but when my family moved over to the States in the year 2000, we just found Tampa, and this is the place that we've called home ever since then. And so some of my fondest memories include spending time with my family in Curtis Hickson downtown, or finding local places to eat with my best friend. And so that was kind of my childhood, my upbringing. And so for me, one of my dreams was to live within the actual city limits, which was fulfilled in the year 2019 when Travis and I got married.
My family moved here to the city about 28 years ago, and I've lived in Seminole Heights for about 8 years. And so much of my life has been shaped around the city of Tampa. I grew up playing in hardcore and punk bands, going to shows at Transitions Art Gallery. I grew up eating with my friends at places like Mima's Alaskan Tacos in Ybor City. And so much of who I am has been formed and shaped by this particular place.
We love the city of Tampa, and this is the place that we call home. But we also recognize that our city is one that is in desperate need of the good news of the gospel.
A recent study found that 33% of adults in Tampa are religiously unaffiliated. And among those that would consider themselves religious, only 30% attend a religious service regularly.
At the same time, we believe that people are still open to spirituality, and they are longing for things like justice and truth and goodness and beauty, and we believe that the gospel can answer that, and even the deepest desires of the human heart.
So over the last few years, we've been asking ourselves this question: what would it look like to see a church that took the historic riches of the Christian tradition seriously? Things like liturgy, word, and sacrament. While at the same time taking seriously the movement of the Spirit in worship, and also being committed to evangelism and seeing people come to know Jesus. We began to ask, what would it look like to see these three streams of Christianity brought together under one roof in one congregation? And for the longest time, as we talked about this, we said, man, that would be great if somebody did something like that someday. But recently, we've begun to sense that the Lord was stirring up in us the desire to be those people that planted that sort of a church.
And so we started praying and seeking the Lord and really asking Him what this would even look like, and when would this be something we stepped into. And with time, the Lord led us to Churches for the Sake of Others, or C4SO for short, which is an Anglican diocese that is committed to planting missional, sacramental, liturgical, and charismatic churches. And so through months of guidance and the process of discernment with the church planting leadership at C4SO, we just felt God really confirm this burden that He had placed on our hearts.
But as with most things in the Christian life, this is not something that we can do on our own. We desperately need the help of our brothers and sisters and the body of Christ if we're going to see this work through for the sake of the kingdom. And so we want to invite you to join us in this work. And there's a number of ways that you can be involved in supporting us as we plant this church.
The most important thing for us is that we have a community of people who are committed to praying for us. And so one of the ways that you can do that is sign up for our newsletter at our website, where you will get monthly updates as our monthly prayer partner. And we can just let you know about what the Lord is doing in every step of this process as we move forward.
We're also in the process of raising financial support to fund this church. And so if you sense that the Lord is calling you to give financially, you can do that through our website, and you can do that in a number of different ways. You can become a monthly partner, or you can just make a one-time donation to this work of church planting.
If this is something that you would be interested in joining, or if this is a vision that you can really see yourself becoming a part of, we would love to talk with you and just share with you some more about what the Lord has put on our hearts and how you can become involved with that. So you can feel free to reach out to us on our website on the contact form that we have up there.
So there are a number of ways that you can join us in this work that we sense God has called us to. Our mission is to plant a vibrant, diverse, sacramental, worshiping community here in the city of Tampa. And we hope that you'll join us in this work as we labor to see God's kingdom advance here in Tampa and around the world.